Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Experiment number 9, which is about the determination of the biochemical oxygen demand. This is also called as the BOD. So, the objective of this experiment is to determine the biochemical oxygen demand of the wastewater sample, and we will have a sample which is containing some waste material like this one and this one, and there are some instrument we have to use like the dissolved oxygen meter, right? And we will use the incubator also like a fridge, and we will use the aerated water as a dilution water which is containing some nutrients. So in this experiment you will have four bottles, right? One you will label as D1, second D2, B1 and B2. The B1 and B2 is the bottle which is having only the dilution water, which I have shown you. The dilution water is a water which with a lot of oxygen, right, and some nutrients like the sodium, potassium. These are chemicals are there to provide to the bacteria to grow. In this experiment, we are going to determine the biochemical oxygen demand, the BOD of the wastewater sample. So in the blank, the B, we will not put any wastewater, but in the sample, the D bottle, D1 and D2, we will put the some quantity of the wastewater, which we will represent as P in this formula. So we will have four bottles labeled B1, D1, and B2, D2, right? Like in here, B1, D1, B2, D2 in the sample. After that, uh, we will determine how much is the dissolved oxygen in the D1 and D2, then B1 and B2, and we will calculate the BOD by using this formula. However, we should remember also that the B1 and D1, this is the blank sample, this is the with the wastewater sample, this is the initial dissolved oxygen. Yani, for example, I am starting the experiment today. I will find out the dissolved oxygen in the bottle D1 and also in the B1. And after 5 days, I will measure the dissolved oxygen in the D2 and the B2. So the one is for today and two is for after 5 days. So this experiment is actually completed in 5 days. So once you will find out the dissolved oxygen, you remember dissolved oxygen, you already did this experiment, how to measure the dissolved oxygen by using the dissolved oxygen meter. We can find out this value and then we can calculate the BOD. So once you have prepared the B1, D1 and B2, D2, first determine the dissolved oxygen in the B1 and D1 by using the dissolved oxygen meter. In the same way, you will get some value of the dissolved oxygen for B1 and D1. Then put the two sample of the B2 and D2 in the incubator and kept the temperature 20 degrees centigrade. This is the standard procedure, and leave it for 5 days in the incubator. After 5 days, take this bottle out and again determine the dissolved oxygen, which is the B2 and D2, right? Once you will get the dissolved oxygen B1, D1 and B2, D2, now you have the four values which you need in your calculation. Then to fill in this table the value of the B1, how much dissolved oxygen in the B1, how much dissolved oxygen in the B2, how much dissolved oxygen in the D1 and D2, and then you have to use this formula to calculate the BOD. The value of the P actually is given to you. It will be given to you in the experiment based on the judgment. How we get this value? For example, I have the idea that my wastewater having the BOD value around maybe 100 to 350 milligram per liter. So the range of the BOD. So based on that, I can use, for example, 2% I will use if my range of BOD could be in this range. Based on my judgment, maybe I feel that the value of the BOD will come out to be around 400 to 1400. Then I will use 0.5% of the wastewater. What is the meaning of the 0.5% and 2%? 2% mean the value of P, value of the P will be 2 over 100, right? 2%. So in the fraction you will put the value. So this value, the P is the 2 over 100. You will put here. You will put the value of the D1 and the B1 and the D1 and B2 and D2 here. You will get the answer. So in this way you will complete your experiment. I will provide you the value of the data in the blackboard, and you have to complete this table, you have to complete this calculation and providing the results in discussion what you get for the sample A and the sample B, and based on that provide your conclusion. So this is all about the experiment. If you have any question, anything, you can discuss with me. You can ask me anytime. Thank you. Thank you very much.